We are back on Morning Line with health and lifestyle coach Holly Ladd. We can take your phone calls, questions about what your plans are. You know, we're coming through the holidays. A lot of people, it's crazy in the newsroom. You know, there's a different cake or pie down there. It's very nice. People send them or bring them in, and we've got some amazing cooks in our newsroom and all this. It's everywhere. You just got to pace yourself. And, you know, there's fudge yesterday, and, you know, I mean, just a little bit, but it's this time of year can be challenging, especially for people trying to watch what they eat.
Yes.
And then they think about what they're going to do, and we all know the health clubs are going to get jam-packed in January, but they'll empty by March.
Yep.
Right?
You got it. Every year, like clockwork, that's what we do. And I mean, I was talking to Marilena earlier, even I don't crave cookies or sweets or
I know you.
But this time of year, it's like, dang, I made Mexican wedding cookies this weekend.
Someone dropped some of those off for us this weekend, too. Those are yummy.
They're delicious, but, you know, it's like a pound of butter.
Did you really make Mexican?
They're gluten-free, of course.
So cool.
But
okay.
They were delicious.
What flour did you use for that? Was it
just a gluten-free flour?
Would that be a rice flour? Or it could be
I think it's a blend. You know, it's got.
I bet those were good.
It's really not the healthiest thing in the world, but, you know.
All right. Well, I mean, a lot of people are going to get on that kick for this holiday, and that's kind of a tough time for them one way or the other. I would just say eat it, but be in moderation.
Absolutely. Like, allow yourself that, because then you're going to feel worse. Then the craving's going to be even worse, and then you'll, you know, go really deep. So just moderation, pace yourself, like you said.
Yeah.
Allow yourself and enjoy it. I enjoyed the heck out of those 4 cookies, and then I gave them to our guests and said, you take them.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. Yeah, eat them and then bring them to the newsroom, and they'll disappear.
Exactly. There you go.
Let's take a call from Brian. Brian, good morning, bud. How are you doing?
Yes, happy Christmas. You guys are talking too fast. You gotta slow down.
Slow down. You're right. I get wired in the morning. Too much coffee. Go ahead, bro.
That's that coffee. Yeah, I took a part-time job on the weekends to keep busy, and you know, I decided to. I actually haven't had a single drink, and it's going to be 60 days on Thursday, and I feel a lot better. I was going to ask her, I used to a couple times a week grab a pint and just pound it. Now, your liver is below your stomach. Your kidneys, they are on the back. And I used to like binge drink a couple times a week. I want to ask her, she's a health person. Now, I don't think I have liver damage. I go to the doctor occasionally. I had a blood test. But now that stuff will eventually heal, and I have that Brita water filter. I don't drink water out of plastic bottles, and I like Perrier and the bubble water like Nick does, Nick at Night.
Yeah.
But I tend to drink a lot of bottled water, and I relax. You guys are talking about relaxing. I live out in the country and just, you know, chill out, and I go into the airport once or twice a week. We have an office by the airport, so. You know, and then driving, people should try to learn to stagger their driving, not to stress. But eventually, if you don't, you know, if you stop drinking totally altogether, what are the benefits of that? And I'm the kind of person, if I have one drink, I'm going to have 10. So I don't drink at all. I'm not the kind of person to have a couple. So
I hear you.
I will see what you think about that.
Great question, Brian. I mean, I know a lot of people just like it.
Absolutely. Yeah. And first of all, I want to congratulate Brian for going 60 days without a drink. I mean, that's awesome. That's fantastic. And yeah, the benefits of not drinking are huge. And we were just talking about this at the break. I mean, you know, drinking 3 or 4 cocktails a week, if you can do that and moderate yourself, is fine. But you know, when you're drinking 2, 3 drinks a night, or binging, like having no drinks Monday through Friday and then having 12 on Saturday at one time, you're doing damage to your body. And much like, you know, when people stop smoking, the damage heals. You stop drinking, unless you've gotten to, you know, cirrhosis or fatty liver syndrome, then you have a problem. But if you're not there yet, our body is remarkable and can heal. So absolutely, Brian, keep doing what you're doing. It sounds like you've got the healthy thing going, drinking water, relaxing out in the countryside, not stressing out on the roads. So, you know, yes, everything that we can do to support ourselves, do it.
Now, I know you've talked about the importance of drinking water, fluids, but specifically clear fluids. So I'm wondering, a lot of these health food stores I see have different types of waters, not the bottle, but you can actually buy it. It's like 99 cents for a gallon of. There's 3 different kinds, but one kind I tried the other day, deionized water, and I'm not sure. It has something to do, I guess, with the pH level, and that it lowers it. Gosh knows. For 99 cents, I just thought I'd try try it. I got a whole gallon of it just to see if it tasted any different. Like I said, I'll try things like this that I know can't really be harmful. There's no additive. It's just been, okay, so I'll shut up. What do you think, or what do you know about that at all in terms of the types of waters you should drink?
Yeah, you know, I don't know. I mean, there's research out there, like you can do scientific studies to back up any kind of water.
Yep.
So, you know, my personal feeling is like, I don't care what kind of water it is, as long as it's filtered.
Okay, know? And you don't like it if it's coming in a plastic bottle that's been sitting, because you say some of these plastic bottles can leach into. Because of you, I bought a stainless steel container that is glass, and it keeps it cold.
Yep.
And I care. I've lost 2 or 3 of them. I keep having to buy them. They're like 10, 12 bucks. They're great.
Yeah.
And then I went and bought a SodaStream.
Excellent.
All right, because I'm like Brian. I like a little bit of bubbly water for whatever reason, you know, and so I get the SodaStream. I get my tap water usually, or you know, I can get you know, the big bottles, containers. And I put it in there, make my own bubble water. Nice. And then I put it into that container. No more plastic bottles for me.
I love it.
Plus, that's a green thing to do.
It's a green thing to do. Yeah, look at the. I mean, if you look at the documentaries, you know, the oceans that are filled with plastic.
60 Minutes this weekend had a big piece on the pollution in the oceans. All plastics.
And they're now finding plastic residue molecules in newborn babies.
Yeah, I think I read something about, what the heck?
We're eating it. It's in the food source. It gets in the water supply. It gets in the ground. It gets in our I mean, it's, you know, it's everywhere. So yeah, that's the thing that I'm sure you said. What am I into? Removing plastic as much as possible. As much on a low level. So now what you're saying is that some plastics can leach certain chemicals into the water if they're containing it. Yeah. Right? Yep. BPA, BPS. Right. Yep. All right. So try to stay away from that. And then obviously it's green if you're not constantly throwing away plastic bottles. Yep. Yep. And like plastic food containers. Okay. How much water do you drink a day yourself? Wow. I probably drink between 84 and 100 and some ounces of water a day. Okay, so just throughout the day. So you got to stay that's all I drink. Stay near a bathroom. Yeah, exactly. All right, let's go to Matt. Matt, good morning. How are you? I'm doing all right. Hey, what's on your mind, Matt? I was wondering, you guys were talking about alcohol and everything. What about sodas? I mean, I know, I was in like middle school and I haven't drank a single soda since. And good for you. My health is just, I mean, compared to everybody else, just because I haven't drank any sodas, and that's it. I think you're right on the money there, buddy. Good for you, and I'm with you 100%. You know, we talk about drinking, and obviously there's certain issues with alcohol, but man, especially, all right, whether it's diet or the sugar, they both have their problems. Yep. Right? If someone, you know, held a gun to your head and said, you got to drink one of these, and gave you a diet soda and one with cane sugar, and you had to drink one. Oh, I would drink the sugar. Interesting. Absolutely, 100%. Even though there's more calories in it, but you're saying there's other things in the whatever chemical sweeteners, unless it's stevia or something like that, I guess. And look, I was a Diet Coke addict. I mean, I used to drink 6 a day, like easy, no problem. Yeah. And then it sort of came more apparent. You know, I got headaches. I felt dizzy. There were just physical symptoms, and yeah, I mean, regular soda, diet soda, just no soda. Just kick it out. Well, we were talking during the break also about how often people go and eat fast food. It's affordable, it's quick, and I'm one of them on occasion, okay? I try not to do it too often. But someone was telling me that, you know, a lot of people just go and they supersize. If you're gonna get your hamburger and fries, so be it. But if you just substitute that supersized sugary drink or diet drink with just water, that alone, if that's a regular dietary habit of you, is going to lead you to losing weight. Sure, if you cut out the soda part. You're still eating your fry and your burger. And yeah, it'd be great if you could limit that. But just cutting out the sugar soda is huge, right? And sweet tea, you know. And in Tennessee, sweet tea, it's kind of like, you know, have some tea with your sugar. Absolutely. I've never understood sweet tea in Tennessee. And I have a lot of friends. My son loves it. People in the newsroom, and I take a sip of that, and you may as well just dissolve a pound of sugar in water. Absolutely. I mean, is there tea in there? And even if there is, it's absurd to me. Yeah. And I know people love Tennessee sweet tea. I don't get it. When I first moved here, I'll have some iced tea, and I took a sip, and I was like, what? This isn't iced tea, this is sugar water. So yeah, I'm with you. So yeah, just cut out all those sugary beverages. You should be drinking coffee or tea, water, and then maybe a glass of wine here or there, a cocktail here or there. But you know, it really just should be water most of the time. I'm with Matt on that. What about kombucha? Kombucha is great, but you have to watch the sugar content.
Okay, yeah, and okay, yeah. I wonder, is there some have more than others? You can certainly tell by tasting them.
Yeah.
I've gotten some. I sometimes will go to the turnip truck, and I bring a little gallon thing, and I have them fill up. They have 2 different ones on tap, and you drink them, and you can tell there is some sugar in there, I guess, to a degree, but it is not. It's almost. It's not like someone's going, "Ooh, that's delicious, sweet." It's more vinegary almost.
A little funky.
Yeah, which I like. And so I get that. But aside from that, kombucha, some people say could help with your digestion, right?
Right. So kombucha, great topic, has probiotics, bacteria, beneficial bacteria, anything fermented. So kombucha is fermented tea, basically. So that is going to help repopulate your microbiome with the good guys, right?
Now, why would you have to repopulate it? Now, I know sometimes after you've taken antibiotics, perhaps if you had a horrible strep throat, it can kill a lot of bacteria. So a lot of times the doctor will tell me, just go eat some yogurt, Nick. But I know there's all kinds of probiotic foods.
Yeah, anything fermented. Sauerkraut, kimchi, brined vegetables, so fermented vegetables, as long as it's not done with vinegar.
I'm a big kraut guy now.
Yeah, kraut's so good.
So most people say, ugh, gross, Nick, what are you doing? I'll pull out this kraut that I buy at these places that's actually natural fermented. I just eat it.
I know. It's so good.
I just like strong flavors.
Yeah, it's so good. But so you said, why would we need the good guys? Well, it's amazing. The standard American diet, carbs, pizza, pasta, bagels, burgers, fries, has really decimated our microbiome, our natural microbiome.
Which is in your intestines.
Which is in your intestines, which prevents illness, which does all sorts of beneficial things to our health that we're just scratching the surface of right now. But, we've decimated our microbiomes by eating horrible foods that don't feed the good guys, they feed the bad guys. So eating a lot of vegetables, eating fermented foods, adding in a probiotic, eating prebiotic foods, which are a lot of fiber, feed the good guys and keep us healthier in the long run. So it's really about minding your internal garden to benefit our health.
Because it's a live bacteria. That's what they say about having a healthy gut.
Healthy gut, absolutely.
All right, we'll take a break on that note. When we come back, others, Paul and those on hold, stay there. We'll get more questions, comments for Holly Ladd right after this. Stay with us.
This is a Storm 5 weather update. Well, weather